Said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in that this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? And he said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. He said I was finally the husband that most of the time I wasn't, and I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition, and I went 3 times that year. I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book, and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. Like tomorrow was a gift, and you got eternity to think about what you do with it. What did you do with it? What did I do with it? What would I do with it? Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I watched an eagle as it was flying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. 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 To live like you were dying.
Ah, yo creí que me decías que no era muy antiguo.
Son mayores. Hola. Hey, I'm wrapping up my visit here to Toledo, and today is Friday. Tomorrow, Saturday, I get on a train and go to Madrid. I'll be there for a couple of days and then head home. And so getting close to the end of this year's journey, and I've had so much fun getting to spend more time in the three cities here at the end of this trip, Segovia, Avila, and here in Toledo. All three amazing cities, so much fun to explore them in more detail than I was able to last year. And this city, another walled city on top of a big chunk of rock rising high above the plains around here, is just spectacular for views and stuff. And we've had two big events, one huge over here, the celebration yesterday of Corpus Christi, gigantic event, very, very important. And they had been decorating the old town probably at least for a couple of weeks. And so I've really enjoyed those decorations the last 3 days. And yesterday, the day of the event, they were putting up more, a bazillion chairs all over the old town along the procession route. And I hung in yesterday morning for a couple of hours, did what I wanted to do, got to see all the final arrangements, and then I went ahead and boogied on out back to the hotel for a while, and because it was already wall-to-wall people. And I was leaving, as I was leaving the center of the old town, heading back down the hill, there was just a sea of humanity coming into the center of the city. I mean, just a mass of people. It's that important, and people were so pumped up yesterday. So it was nice that it went really well. And then I've seen a lot of the final decorations again today, obviously. And then Wednesday was a big day for me after all of the effort. Finally got to see the windmills, and just so much fun. And it was a good thing that I had scheduled a whole day. The only way to do it here is to take a local bus, and the time is very limited. And it stopped at 7 villages on the way, and then on the way back. And I had 3 hours to get off the bus, run up the ridge line, go all along the top of it, seeing all of the windmills, taking video, obviously, which you'll see, and checked out the castle from the outside. I didn't go in. I'm not even sure I could, honestly, didn't even try. And just had so much fun. It was 90 degrees, unrelenting sun and heat. Didn't matter. I had so much fun. And that's the type of day that just keeps me young. It was just incredible. So super happy I was able to do that. Really happy I was able to be here for the Corpus Christi celebration. It's just a tremendous thing to see the city get ready for such an event. And today, got up again before dawn to take some sunrise photos again, and some other early morning shots around town so I could finish up the video, which I have now done. Had lunch, went to the laundromat, so my clothes are ready for the next stage. Did a little shopping, so I think I'm in pretty good shape to wrap this visit up. I'm gonna go back to the hotel. It's getting hot, so I'm gonna go rest for a couple of hours and then get out and explore some more. And then tomorrow, take a train to Madrid. So everything is great here. Hope you're doing well, and buen camino.